You guys, this is the visual. It's only day 2. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, if you can't tell by my hair. And I'll check in a little bit after I get settled and look more presentable. Behind the scenes, you guys, I'm feeling #dedicated tonight. Now that I brushed my hair. Hi everybody, my name is Kaylee and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kaylee & Co. I am doing a 15-day hustle daily vlog right now. It's happening. It's day 2. But let me first give you like a brief introduction in case you have no idea who I am or what I'm talking about or why I hashtag everything. But my name is Kaylee and my YouTube channel is all about what it's really like to start, build, and grow a business. And as of when did it start? Sunday, 2 days ago, I launched my second 15-day hustle challenge. So what is a 15-day hustle? 15-day hustles are for taking your life and your business to the next level. Pretty much it's just an excuse to really focus and be intentional about accomplishing the things that you really want to get accomplished. You've just been like kind of putting off for forever. It's a chance to join in with other people to dedicate time to like getting that stuff done. So for example, some people are working on their website, some people are like committing or crushing out like 10 blog posts, other people are setting a very specific goal for their business, and for me, what I am doing is dedicating time for the next 15 days to work on my business plan and I'm also daily vlogging as a part of this challenge. I'm going to vlog every single day for the next 15 days, so this is day 2 of my daily vlogging. Although actually it will be my 3rd video because I started a day early with my vlogs. I started on a Saturday. Yeah. So I thought I'd just sit down and do like a more sit down style because I'm like stuck in my room tonight. It's fall, so it's dark out. Got dark out at 4:30, and I just thought I'd like try or set up my lights, and I thought it would be cool because I needed a kind of like pick me up, and like I needed to feel re-energized again after coming home because I just felt so tired and overwhelmed from today that I needed to kind of like get in the mindset. So what I did after laying in my bed for like a million years scrolling on Instagram, I started playing the Radiant CEO videos. My friend Liz is from Liz White Co. and Haley from Market Beautifully put together this online summit about online business, and it's about basically like what all do you need to know to become a Radiant CEO. It was just a series of video talks with different female entrepreneurs to cover different topics, and I've just been kind of like playing in the background tonight, and that's been really fun. I've heard some good tips, but it's been good because that plus brushing my hair plus setting up my lights has helped me get into the mindset to really get organized for what my next 15 days are going to look like when it comes to my business plan. So I got it all right here. Except this isn't like 100% in English. You can't see. It's really scribbled on there. But what I did today to be productive, I realized I need to figure out what are the most important questions that I'm going to be answering over the next 15 days. Pretty much get a plan for my business plan. And how did I do that? Well, I did two things. The way that I went about doing that was, first, I started to jot down in just like one bullet list all of the questions that I personally wanted to have answered by the end of this 15 days. So what do I know that I really need to spend time figuring out? Some examples of that were me writing down like, which social media platforms am I going to prioritize? What am I going to do to be consistent? So I went through, wrote a bunch of those things, and then I also turned to Google to pull in some more formal questions for my business plan to start putting together this like bigger outline that I'm going to answer. And so some of those categories that I'm going to answer are like, what is my value proposition? Who exactly is my target audience? What is going to be considered my niche? What is my SWOT analysis? So like, what is my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for my business compared to other people's businesses who are trying to serve the same target audience in the same way. So kind of like looking at all of those bigger questions, but I went through, I jotted down all of those questions, and then I organized them into a daily schedule for me to talk to you guys about as I daily vlog throughout this 15-day hustle. Yeah, so today is going to be pretty much, I just wanted to update you that that's what I was doing, was kind of pulling together all of those questions, but I really wanted to spend time today showing you the more formal resources that I lean on when trying to figure out how to structure and lay out a business plan for yourself. So, let me show you. So, it depends obviously on the kind of business that you have about what your business plan should look like and what it should include. So, where to start when it comes to writing your business plan? Google.com and Google how to write a business plan. And start kind of just browsing the different kind of questions that these articles ask you and pull together what works for you. So I would recommend checking out like classic business plan resources, and I would also recommend checking out resources for startups to see how they write their business plans and what they include. And a great way to look through this and browse this is by looking at pitch deck templates. Startup or any kind of business that's looking for investor money, they have to create pitch decks to show investors in a presentation what their business is all about, what the opportunities are, what the risks are, and why it's worth investor money. So these kinds of resources, again, are like very niche for like startups or different types of businesses, and not all of these questions may be relevant to you, but it's really important to kind of just like look through these and gather from them and learn from the different types of questions that people ask, because you never know. So right now, like this presentation for a pitch deck is going through and saying what's your company name, what's the opportunity, what's the solution you're providing, what's the market size, and who's your core team. And like for me right now, if I was going through this presentation, well, I don't actually have a team right now. I'm a one-woman show, so that's not 100% relevant to me, but it's still interesting to see how like the kinds of questions that they ask, what they require in a format like this. So recommend Googling how to write a business plan, seeing what you get there. And then also checking out this, which is called the Business Model Canvas. So the Business Model Canvas, from what I understand, also kind of comes from the startup world. The beauty of it is to get basically your whole entire business plan in one page in front of you. And on this page, in all of these different blocks, you have these different blocks for the different aspects of like what will make your business successful. So what are the key resources that you have that boost your business? What are the key activities that you do for your business? What's your value proposition? Value proposition is very important. What is it that you do that helps people? This is the kind of thing that I'm going to customize for me, for my business plan. Like I might do customer segments. Key partners is one that I'd probably be like blank for me right now until I really thought through, what that's going to look like. So it's good because some of these questions that you have that are blank are things that you should consider and move forward in the future. But at the end of the day, you have to customize things for what's going to work for you. If any of you guys are going through this kind of process with me, or watch this back and go through this process about writing a business plan, I would really recommend actually randomly checking out these resources on projectentrepreneur.org called Learn, I think it's modules. Let me see if this goes to it. Perfect. Okay. So Project Entrepreneur is an accelerator that was founded by the women who founded Rent the Runway. And pretty much they're doing this accelerator now to help women in business or women-owned businesses apply and be able to have the opportunity to get funding and be able to go through this like program to help like accelerate their business essentially. That's what business accelerators do. But on their website, projectentrepreneur.org/learn, is this section called Learn, and it has these different modules for like figuring out like what are all the things you need to consider for your business, how do you get it off the ground, what kind of things come into play with growth strategy, and what the heck do you do about funding. And this is the kind of thing that one day I will have on the Kaylee & Co website, but for now I'll kind of point you guys to here because I think they did a good job of like pulling resources through. But pretty much they have like videos that you can watch or kind of like how to get started, and then they also have you can click out to go to these different articles for each module. And this is a article on the Business Model Canvas, so I'll link this one specifically below so you can kind of figure out how it breaks down. But I think like the most important thing to think through, whatever kind of business plan you make, however detailed or undetailed you do, is that you have to start with this thing called the value proposition. I'm gonna set you back down here real quick. You have to start with your value proposition. You have to figure out what the problem is that you're solving and what your specific solution is, and be able to say it in one sentence. In one sentence, 140 characters, be able to tweet it, whatever it is, really simplify it and have that single sentence to always come back to. Now the thing about building a business is that that value proposition is always going to change, but you have to start somewhere. That's pretty much the gist of things for tonight. Tomorrow, on tomorrow's agenda to talk, I am going to go more in depth about what a value proposition is and why it's so important to have that like single sentence, that like 140 characters, to be able to explain what the problem is that you're solving and what your specific solution is. So you can look forward to that in tomorrow's vlog. And yeah, I will see you guys soon in another video. Sorry if this one was like a little boring and random. Daily vlogging is definitely going to challenge me to figure out how to make these videos like interesting, to not always just be time lapses of me and my computer. Although if you are interested in more of those, 100% give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to sign up for the 15-day hustle if you're interested in joining me on this challenge. Join the free Kaylee & Co Facebook group because some really awesome stuff's happening over there. And subscribe if you like this video, if you're new to this channel. And I will see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow in another video. Thank you guys so much. Bye.